guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. It is such a gorgeous day outside today and I have been super busy, so I figured I would bring you guys along and show you what we're making for lunch today. Today we're going to be making, it's like a pasta pesto chicken type deal. I will leave the entire recipe up on my blog. If you want to check it out, you can go over there. The link is always in the description box below, and it is always pinned in the comment section. So if you are new, hi, my name is Sam and welcome to the Southern Rustic. So glad that you are here. If you are a returning subscriber, hey guys, welcome back. So I've got some chicken that I grilled up yesterday and I need to use it up because I've got some burgers planned for tomorrow. So I've got some chicken here, just plain grilled chicken, so I need to use that up. And I've got some other ingredients that I need to use up before it goes bad. So perfect for lunch. You can have this for dinner if you want. You can make this in advance and take it to work or school if you want. So yeah, let's go over all of the ingredients and we'll get this going. Okay, so this is a little overview of everything that you're going to need. I've got some bow tie pasta back here. This is open and I need to use it up. You can use whatever style of pasta, small pasta that you like or have on hand. Will work just fine. So I've got some of that. I got some Parmesan cheese. I've got a little jar here of some basil pesto. I've got some cream, some milk, some garlic, butter, some salt and pepper, and also I've got some chicken here that I need to use up. This is some grilled chicken that I made yesterday. It's really delicious, so I figured I'd throw some of this in there and then make it a little bit more substantial. So I'm going to toss that in there. So let's move on over to the stove and get this lunch going. Okay guys, so I've got some water coming up to a boil. Well, it's boiling, so we're going to add in some salt. I like to salt the water because it's the only chance to flavor your pasta. So I'm going to give that a little stir. And I've got my pasta here, so I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And we're going to give that a little stir, and we're going to let this cook until it gets al dente. In the meantime, right before this gets done, we're going to start on our sauce. And then we'll just put it all together, and it will be so delicious. Okay, so I've got my pan here. It's on low heat. I'm going to go ahead and add in my cream because I want this to start heating up. I don't want it to boil. I just want it to heat through because I don't want it to separate. And I've got my milk. I'm just going to give that a little stir. Make sure you keep your heat on low. You want this to come to temperature slowly. So I've got that in there. I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic just to give it some flavor. You can add as much or as little as you want. Really depends on you. Give that a little mix just so it can release its beautiful flavor. I love garlic. I could put garlic on everything. So now I've got my pesto, and I've just measured out 1/4 cup. This is another little thing that I like. I love pesto. I put it on all sorts of things and it makes everything just taste 10 times better. Now I want to go ahead and season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. You can do this to taste. You can add a little bit, taste it, and then if you need any more, you can add some more. Just give that another little mix. Now I want to go ahead and add my chicken at this point because I want my chicken to heat through. So I'm just going to add in my chicken. You can cut this up in smaller pieces. I'm just going to toss it in there because it's easier. And then I'm going to let this kind of heat through with the sauce and get some of that flavor from the sauce. So I'm going to let this cook about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to have to cut that one up a little bit better. There we go. I got it. Kind of mix it around. I'm going to let this heat up for just a few minutes. Make sure you don't boil the milk and the cream because you don't want it to separate. I'm going to let this come to temp and I'll see you back in just a minute. Okay, now that my chicken has warmed through, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of butter. You can add in as much or as little as you want. Just depends on how much you like butter. So I'm just going to add that little tablespoon and let that melt down. And it's going to give it a nice flavor. It's going to help it get a little bit more rich. Okay, now we're going to add in our cheese. I'm going to add, I don't know, about 1/3 of a cup, 1/4 cup, 1/3 of a cup, somewhere around in there. Add that right in there, and it's going to give it such a beautiful flavor. I love Parmesan cheese. I always have it on hand. Cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, you can just put it in so many dishes and it makes it just taste phenomenal. Give that a little mix and get that all mixed. Now I went ahead and drained my pasta just a minute ago while the chicken was warming through. Once you get all of your cheese melted, go ahead and add in your pasta right in there. Give this a little stir. Make it easier to come out of the strainer. Don't come in a little blob and you just get it everywhere. So add that right in, and this pasta is going to finish cooking in the sauce and it's going to absorb some of that sauce. It's going to get nice and flavorful and yummy. And then you're pretty much done. You can top this with some spinach. You know, add some spinach in there, not top it on there, but add some spinach in there for a little bit more green. You can put some parsley on top, cilantro if you want. You can put some red pepper flakes in here. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to let this cook for another minute or two until that pasta absorbs some more of that liquid, that sauce, and then we will get this plated up. Alright guys, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I've got to leave in about 10 minutes to take my pups to the vet to make sure they're doing good. It's just a checkup. So yeah, I've got about 10 minutes before I leave, so I'm going to wrap it up here. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.